Can a towing company tow my car without notice? Have you ever wondered if a towing company can just take your car without giving you a heads up? This is a common concern, especially when it comes to understanding your rights and the rules around towing. Let's break down the details surrounding towing, auto insurance collision coverage, and betterment in auto insurance collision claims. In many places, towing companies cannot legally tow your car without providing some form of notice. This notice usually comes in the form of posted signs or warnings. However, there are exceptions. If your car is parked illegally, blocking a driveway, or abandoned on private property, a tow could happen without prior notice. The specific laws can vary by state and city, so it's important to know the rules where you live. Now, what if your car is involved in an accident? In that case, it may be towed from the scene without notice. This is typically done at the request of law enforcement for safety reasons. When your car is no longer drivable, the towing company can act quickly to remove it. When it comes to auto insurance, standard policies often do not cover towing fees unless you have added specific endorsements like roadside assistance or towing and labor coverage. Collision coverage is designed to pay for damage to your car from accidents, but towing usually requires an additional policy. If you have this extra coverage, your insurance might pay for the tow, but you will need to follow their claims process. If your car gets towed after an accident and the other driver is at fault, their liability insurance should cover your towing costs. However, if the tow is due to illegal parking or another unrelated reason, your insurance likely won't help, and you will need to handle the fees yourself or dispute the tow. Now, let's talk about betterment. This term refers to situations where an insurance company reduces a claim payment because repairs improve your car beyond its original condition. Betterment usually applies to parts like tires or batteries, not towing fees. Disputes over towing fees focus more on whether the tow was justified and followed local laws. If you believe your car was towed improperly, you can challenge the fees. Start by checking local ordinances and gathering evidence, like photos of missing signs or witness statements. If the tow was related to an accident, review your insurance policy to see if towing is covered and file a claim if it is. If another driver caused the accident, their insurance should cover the towing costs. To protect yourself, know your local towing laws. Understand when a towing company can legally remove your car. Review your insurance policy to see if you have towing or roadside assistance coverage and know the limits. After an accident, if your car is towed, ask the responding officer for details and contact your insurer promptly. If you think the tow was unjustified, gather evidence and reach out to local authorities or consumer protection agencies. In summary, a towing company generally cannot tow your car without notice unless specific legal conditions are met. Auto insurance, including collision coverage, does not automatically cover towing unless you have added specific endorsements. If your car is towed after an accident, the at-fault driver's insurance should cover the cost. Disputes over towing fees typically revolve around the legality of the tow itself. Always check your policy and local laws to understand your rights and coverage.